alleged sexual defilement. How poor funding, how low technology hinder local COVID vaccine production. Constitution of NDDC board in federal government's interest, says ex-agitator. Delta advised to construct permanent IDP camps. Bielsa folds 11.56 billion naira FAC deductions. Delta APC chieftain resigns. Wike Rivers does not borrow to execute projects. And in The Guardian, we have how $300 million NNPC fund was secretly lodged. Celebration in Lagos as Nigeria's women 4x400 meters grab Olympics tickets. 224,000 children, $27.8 billion lost to conflict in Northeast, says UN. Africa facing third wave COVID-19 surge, WHO warns. Lagos, Abuja airports, others to be concessioned by August. Port Harcourt is here too. What would that mean? 24 billion naira paid to special public works beneficiaries, says FG. 476 online platforms devoted to bring down APC, says Mohammed. Rep Saman Amechi, others over alleged non-remittance of 166 billion naira. IPOB Igbo youth slam Gumi for defending bandits, tag him terrorist. Court rejects EFCC's evidence against Lawal in alleged 544 million naira fraud case. Nigeria is poor, option is borrow, says Lawan. 08179230002. 08179230003. 08179230009 are the numbers to call. Good morning.
Good morning, Enoh. My name is Alfred Todd. I'm calling you. Governor Wike said he does not borrow to fund projects. The last time I checked, River State government is borrowing over 290-something billion naira. So what is he borrowing it for? Is he borrowing it just for them to share among his cabinet members? Away from that, a girl that has started bank CEO to death.
Not Banco, not Banco, not Banco. Hey.
Okay.
God. George is in Numewa. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Not bravery. We take a river people that he doesn't borrow money for his fund project, and because of his prudent management, that is why he's having a lot of projects in this thing. I want to also tell him that he abandoned the Romewo rice farm at Romewo. He's still waiting for him. And he is telling us that we have a 5 billion naira loan of agriculture by CBN. Let's not just keep the money in just bank. We should circulate the money to agriculture. Because Romewo rice farm is capable of bringing 2,000 direct staff and 3,000 indirect staff.
Charles in Messeland. Good morning, Charles.
Good morning, Enoh. Nigeria is poor, Senate President. Let him not glorify the lack of proper management of the resources that Nigeria have. Even if they give this government the entire money, they will still mismanage it. Poor is not what you should be proclaiming all over the places, but how we can manage the little resources that we have to make good living. Thank you.
Thank you. Good luck, Islamoma. Good morning, good luck. Let's hear you.
Yes, good morning, Mr. Enoh. Yes, Governor Mike has denied borrowing for budget in River State. Well, that is not my concern. My concern is that the Governor Mike should remember that in River State, we have many graduates in River State, and there is no job opportunity for River State. And also, you should also remember that since 2015 to date, many pensioners in River State who have retired, who serve in River State, have not received their gratuity. They should please remember all these things. They should also remember the minimum wage reform is to implement. Yes, we are part of this project. Stomach infrastructure is important. Many students who have been expelled from school because of payment, they should pay gratuity to pensioners who retire. We should promote the workers in River State. Yes, by concern.
All right.
Thank you.
Samuel is calling from Outer George. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Now one said Nigeria is poor and only option is to borrow money. That is very, very unfortunate. Nigeria is not poor. The poverty there is the people who are managing the resources of Nigeria. And I urge them to kindly look inwards and see how to restructure Nigeria for the benefit of Nigeria. That's my take this morning. Have a nice day.
I will. You too. Obina is calling from Artillery. Good morning, Obina.
Good morning, my sister. My heart is bleeding because I heard that doctor want to go on strike, and Nigerian President Muhammad Buhari is going to London for medical treatment. So they don't have qualified doctors here to take care of this president. Is it not a big shame to the whole country that the president is leaving the doctors, qualified doctors we have here, to go to London for medical, just check up? Tomorrow they say they are poor. You see these people, they have destroyed Nigeria. The same people that is preaching unity, let's develop Nigeria. Let's buy Nigerian goods, but they are going to abroad for medical checkup. I beg they should read their book, my sister. Your money or your life. Thank you.
Cookie Gam is calling from Rumolumeni. Good morning, Cookie Gam. How are you?
Hello, good morning. How are you this morning?
Good.
And a couple of states does not borrow to fund project. But I'm not surprised. I remember in this state, Assembly has approved 20 billion for him 2 times and 10 billion for him for that move for that garrison flyover. It was published in all the media. I'm surprised my government say it does not borrow money. This is just wondering me today. Or maybe say he has paid when he borrowed or it does not borrow money. I know Assembly has approved money borrowing for him more than 3 times in this administration. So I know the governor, except they has paid them back, they said there's no to fund project. And that thing find me surprising this morning.
All right, OG is calling from Lukmoko. Let's hear you, OG.
Yeah, good morning. Nigeria is poor by Senate president, but within themselves, the elite, they are richer than Nigeria. And when you are in Nigeria, you are making money, but you are richer than Nigeria, Nigeria is poor. That's a very good one. They are teaching us. And Wiki is saying what he has said. We are hearing him. We've known. He should continue to be telling us, we fools, we are fools, we people are fools. But you should forget, you should remember that one day he will step down and he will become a normal man like us. Thank you very much.
Samuel is Rumo Kalabo. Good morning, Samuel.
Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. No. Yeah. I want to say, Lawan saying that Nigeria is poor, that they will continue borrowing. My question is this. All the ministry in this Nigeria, in this government, are they not generating any revenue? That is my question. Because we borrowing, and they are borrowing. They are not doing anything in the money they are borrowing. Look at everywhere, hunger everywhere. The economy is still going down. So they are still borrowing. Then who will pay the money? Because Okonjo-Iweala is warning Nigeria because of the debt we are owing, about 30-something trillion. Who will pay the money? And the governor we can challenge every other people that is criticizing him that is not borrowing any money to do projects. I want the people to hear it. Governor Wike, go on with your project. Thank you.
Temple is in room, Mercy. Morning, Temple.
Good morning, the very distinguished. My governor told me this morning that he does not borrow to fund projects. I think one thing I like in this life is that when you say something, it's left for those that are saddled with the responsibility of defending to come up. My governor has also challenged all the financial institutions to come up if indeed he is borrowing to fund any project or if he's owing them. I think if anything as far as I'm concerned that silent, I got this argument if there is a proof. So for now, I think the president has enough money to fund their project. I will believe more money is coming. For the president traveling outside the country to, a medical checkup, I wish him all the best. But they should remember our health sector here, which is very important.
Robert is Noibo. Good morning, Robert.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, I doesn't want to execute my project. Fine. If you did not, please, I want to push Wike to also try and come and help the people of Wikibo. Then, like what I'm saying, Nigeria is poor. That is why we're borrowing. How much are they taking home? Have you seen where a country person is country is here in Nigeria, and you will come up and tell us that Nigeria is poor, that is why we are borrowing. Let them continue to borrow. At the end of the day, they will still give account of it one day. Thank you. And then what's coming from you.
All right, Israel is no more. Good morning, Israel.
Yeah, good morning. Lawa, the Senate President said Nigeria is poor. The Senate President indirectly are making mockery of the owners. We that do vote for them is making mockery of us because since 1999 up to date, if had it been our past leaders not our resources well, I believe that Nigeria wouldn't have been borrowing this time. Just mismanagement, that's the problem of this country. So Lawa should not last at all because the city is coming back. Thank you.
All right, thank you for calling. We go to WhatsApp at this time, 08090306416. Okay. The killing of Super TV Chief Executive Officer Osifo Ataga by Unilag student. Chidima Ojuku is so worrisome and unfortunate. I see this tragic death as a lesson to stop men from luring girls into drinking and smoking spree in order to take advantage of them. My condolences to his families. America Monday sent that in. Senate President should stop insulting Nigerians. Nigeria is not poor, but the management of Nigerian resources are poor in the sense that's why they keep borrowing instead of managing our resources. God will help us. Noble send that in. Good morning. I don't borrow money to do projects in River State by Governor Wike. There's no way that question will not come because the governor has sent River State to a project site. It's no longer show me one project you have done. It's now either due process was not followed or money was borrowed to embark on project. Baba for the masses send that in. Good morning, Enoh. It's not about borrowing to fund your project, but how much has River State government borrowed since you took over power? Flyover 70%, bursary 0%, education 25%, human capital development 10%, employment 5%. This is the worst in River State. Senate President saying Nigeria is poor. Please help me tell him that he's part of those that make Nigeria poor. And until people like him leave power, Nigeria will still be poor. Fato Yabari Ken sent that in. Malaxi, I'm not surprised that Nigeria is poor. In 2015, Buhari said he was poor because he was not corrupt as a past head of state. Such a poor man was voted into power. So no one should be surprised if Buhari has replicated himself or his self-acclaimed poverty on Nigeria. Samuel the Psalmist, Nigeria is poor and borrowing is an option. My question is to the government. Does borrowing elevate poverty? Let our leaders think outside the box and stop deceiving themselves. Nigeria is poor by Lawan. Yet our lawmakers are one of the highest paid. No plan to take a pay cut to help this poor country. Paddled or smuggled billions in the budgets have continued. Padded or smuggled billions in the budget has continued until those loyal greedy followers start picketing their houses along with the rest of us. DG thinks it would not change. Christian Osita from Artillery. Nigeria is not poor, Mr. Senate President. The problem is greed, embezzlement, and misappropriation. How can you tell us that the giant of Africa with all God-given natural resources is poor? I personally disagree with you. I came from Mudar. President on medical checkup again. Shame to this administration. They have finished this country. Nigeria is poor, but Senate President is totally untrue. Rather, the series of politicians that have been in power lack what it takes to manage the resources of the country, and it's a shame. Bright sent that in. IBC, those of us crying now that Buhari is going to London for checkup, have they forgotten they told us he was dead? Is it not Jibrin that is going to London? 0817-923-0002. I'll take some more calls at this time. Governor Wike doesn't need to borrow again to fund projects. I remember the federal government paid him over 78 billion for federal projects built by his predecessor. That's the money he's using. Solution from Iwafe. Senate President's OK's federal government borrowing. I want to ask, the borrowed money, where are they using the money? Or what are they using the money for? Can't the money be used to get facilities into our hospitals and Have other countries' presidents come to Nigeria for treatment? Our leaders should think. Walter is calling from Rukwaku. Good morning, Walter.
Good morning, Enoh. The wicked says it doesn't borrow any money from any bank. It's a good project. Yes, if he says that, we will not ask him questions. Because before this time, people were asking 78 billion sent to River State. Federal government was owing. People were asking, what does he do with the money? So if we're reasonable enough, we're supposed not to ask if he's borrowing money or not, because he's using that money. But what I call is that all the projects he's doing, let him remember that there's flood. You know, as I'm speaking with you and I'm talking with you now, people have started packing out. Let him please help us to alleviate our problem about flooding.
All right.
It's very important.
Thank you. Christian is in Bonny Island. Good morning, Christian.
Yeah, good morning. Hello. It's just unbelievable for a senator to come out and tell Nigerians, a country that is so rich in crude, in gas, in asphalt, about 16 states in this Nigeria has commercial deposits of limestone, and they will come and tell Nigerians that this country is poor. It's very unfortunate. It's shameful. These people are shameless. We just need an action that will make these people realize that we are not fools. And very soon, they will get it.
All right. Alozie is in Amoma. Good morning, Alozie.
Good morning, Alozie King. Mr. President, we are ready to travel to London for another medical checkup. I'm concerned this morning. Please, may we inform our president that those hospitals we travel for overseas for medical checkup are built president of those countries. Why not to build one? If it's one, let's have one on that standard hospital in Nigeria. It's alarming. They are not encouraging us. Secondly, our president, the president Ahmed Lawal said that Nigeria for the only option left is to borrow for us to do a good project. I quote him wrong, because time has come for us to tell these politicians the truth. How can we embark on a project now that we don't have money to fund such projects? They are any senators in the world. Why don't we cut their salaries short so that we can alleviate this poverty in Nigeria? It's all becoming, these people are looting us. In fact, I consider to tell people that the problem is not insecurity. The only problem I found out in this country is this. The people who want to loot the country is harder than those who want to make the country to be good. That's the only problem we have.
All right. Thank you. Daniel is in Transamadi. Good morning.
Good morning. The Senate President Nigeria is poor. Unfortunately, it's a very painful hard truth. If Nigeria as a country doesn't borrow money, they cannot finance their project, their budget. Is that what is the effort of the elite to make sure that this money we are borrowing in due time will have to pay? That is just where their problem is, because the elite have not been able to do that. First of all, they must be caught in governance. Have they been able to do that? The answer is no. The issue of corruption, have they been able to address it? The answer is no, because if we do not address the corruption, the issue of corruption, what governance, we'll continue to be poor and we'll continue to remain where we are. Whereas it is today, the economy of Nigeria is so bad that we don't borrow, we won't function as a country. That's just the reality.
Right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Daniel, for calling. We go back to WhatsApp at this time. Godwin Eche from Rumekini. Mr. President, you travel to London for medical checkup. I have nothing to tell Mr. President. He always travels to London just for checkup. Can't he make Nigeria's hospital be like that of London? He should continue traveling for checkup. Is it that we don't have qualified doctors here in Nigeria? Senate President should stop insulting Nigeria. I know well Nigeria is richer than other African countries. Oh, that's what you know. All right, we'll break it down in the 8 o'clock hour. Gift interim on the president's medical vacation. There's no problem with that. My worry has always been the president's flagrant disobedience to the provision of the Constitution for his entrenched failure to transmitting a letter to the National Assembly that will give the VP the power to act as president. Mr. President, please lead by example. Ukadike Franklin. Good morning. Governor Wike denies borrowing money to fund project. It's laughable. August 11th, 2020, Nation newspaper. River State House Assembly approved 18 billion loan from Access Bank for GRA flyover. Various people are watching. Nigeria is poor, and that is why we're borrowing. No problem. They should continue to deceive their followers. And as for Wike talking about not borrowing to fund projects, let him remove the curfew first so that people will not borrow to eat. His policies have destroyed almost every business in the state. Comrade O.C. Nawata from HA. Wike said he doesn't borrow money to execute projects. What is bad about borrowing to execute critical projects that will create employment? Well, I don't know about critical projects creating employment, but that's what the federal government said they're doing as well. Critical projects. I don't agree with the Senate president because I know that Nigeria is not poor and the money they're borrowing, where is the money entering? Oku Stanley is asking. Mrs. Sucheken says Nigeria is poor, according to Senate president. I disagree with him. Rather, mismanagement has brought us this far. Again, what has happened to all the recovered looted funds? God will help us. Are you sure God will help us? What will he help us without this time? Skippo from Google Maps City. Nigeria is poor. That's quite unfortunate. Where are the recovered looted funds? What do they do with it? For me, Nigeria is not poor. Problem is bad management. Kelvin Ukowa. Buhari going to London for medical examination. And ever since Emmanuel Macron assumed office as French president, he's not gone to any chemist for paracetamol. To fly Air Force One to London will take gas of 36 million naira. This has traveled more than 36 times since he assumed office. Oga, go well. Michael from Eneka is really disappointed by the kind of leaders Nigeria has. Imagine our Senate president telling us Nigeria is poor. What a shame. Nigeria is poor because Nigeria is not poor because we're blessed by God with black gold, crude oil. We only have poor-minded political leaders, and they should be ready to give account of their stewardship to humans on earth. For my president, no words. Daniel Zero making it this morning. 0817-923-0002, 0817-923-0003. Emi Berry Boyle from Warfare. PMB went for medical checkup. He goes today. Let him stay there. Governor Wike, I didn't borrow to do projects. You should try and pay pensioners their money. Nigeria is poor management. Prince Oluchegbu from Mount Forumeme. Senate president says Nigeria is poor, but they are taking jumbo salaries for nothing. Just sit and sleep. The problem we're facing today in this our so-called country. Imagine those leading us. No wonder we're not making progress. Where are we? Good morning. Nigeria is poor by Senate President. Senate President calling Nigeria a poor country. A country that is paying him every sitting allowance and every month. This man is just trying to use our head again. These politicians are the problems we have. DJ Dope Cheesy sent that in. Sunday is calling from Anelga. Good morning, Sunday.
Yes, good morning, Enoh. Yes, this morning the Senate President said Nigeria is poor. We are surprised by that man to come and tell the whole world that Nigeria is poor. When we check the oil price today, the oil now is increasing. The price of barrel of oil now is about $73. So where is this man telling Nigerians that we are poor? Nigeria is one of the greatest country in Africa, and we are known as the giant of Africa. So the promise this government made to Nigerians, they have failed.
All right.
So the economy, there is lack of planning. They are not planning. So that is why Nigeria is going down. So if they have made a proper planning, economic to plan the economy of this country, Nigeria has money. So they are cutting away the Nigerian resources. They are only after their pocket. In National Assembly, every month they are going home with millions of naira, while other people are languishing in poverty. So where are we heading to?
All right. Ken is calling from Romance. Good morning.
Good morning. Let me look at Governor Wike has denied borrowing money to carry out projects. unlike what he said, he asked a question. If he borrows money to do project for his people, is it not far better than borrowing money and self-pocketing? And I agreed with him. Let us not forget in a hurry, unlike what the Senate President is telling us that Nigeria is for, forgetting that mismanagement has brought us this far. Don't forget that the federal government has borrowed money in trillions. Yet, ordinary East-West road here is campaigning itself for negligence and delayed delivery. Ogoni cleanup is also lying west. Finally, Mr. President to travel for medical checkup today. How many politicians have traveled during COVID-19 and how many died? So this travel there is an intentional act of wasting our money that has taken us this impoverished stage. Good morning.
Akanto is calling from Bori. Good morning.
Enoh, my sister, good morning. Yes, Mr. President getting out for medical treatment. My concern is when Mr. President travel out, juicy appointments will be made by cabal leaders in the Asuro. Just witness. As soon as the Mr. President travel out, you will see intrigues, in-house fighting, and appointments by some cabal. Even the Niger Delta Development Commission named that we fly around that Mr. This, Mr. That will be appointed as member and the chairman of Niger Delta Development Commission will be made. Just observe. And again, Enoh, he expressed the governor of Rivers State denied being borrowing. He has made it loud and clear. They have not been borrowing to execute projects in Rivers State. And you can see Enoh. There's a commission, a project every day and every day. Where is he getting the money from? Even though he borrowed, he has been using that money for executing projects that will have direct bearing on the lives of Rivers people. Good morning. And good morning, Rivers State.
Thank you for calling. Let's talk to Austin in Ogunabali. Good morning, Austin.
Good morning, Enoh. Yeah, let me comment on where the governor of Rivers State denied borrowing money to embark on projects. If you ask me, Enoh, I would say it's better to borrow money to embark on projects than to see money and save it for yourself. Just like what happened in last administration, where Rivers State government saved over 40-something billion naira. At the eve of leaving office, one man has saved that fund, left with Rivers State 40-something billion naira saved fund. Up till now, nobody is talking about it. What somebody is talking about, inquiry how project is done in Rivers State. It's quite unfortunate to Rivers people. Thank you.
But Austin, the question remains, if you stole money that belongs to the people, why is the government not prosecuting? Chidi, WhatsApp says, Wike has less than 2 years to leave office. He can't boast of job creation for the youths, gratuities for pensioners, and promotion of workers. Big flyovers everywhere. Leadership is not flyovers. Undu is just looking at this man called Senate President. Says the worst Senate President I've ever seen since I was born. Governor denies borrowing money to carry out projects. A big lie. I believe the federal government pays 78 billion to Rivers State account and is only using it for flyovers. Prince will Chika Mark. Someone sent a screenshot. I'm not sure. Okay, 18 billion. Rivers State House of Assembly approved 18 billion for Governor Wike. They approved 6.5 billion for the state from Zenith Bank. The first loan, which was approved on August 10, 2020, is meant to accelerate development in the state, take care of the construction of the fourth flyover Jari Junction, dualization of some roads, and payment of compensation for facilities and properties to be demolished. This is a screenshot by Deji. Okay. I also have some here. Wike, Algon disagree over rights to borrow from banks. This was 8 June 2015. Rivers lawmakers okay 12 billion naira loan for Wike. Punch newspaper, 4th June 2016. Wike seeks Assembly's approval for 18 billion naira loan. Vanguard News, 11 August 2020. Rivers Assembly approved 6.5 billion naira loan for Wike. The Nation News, Nigeria, 10th September 2020. Wike takes another 10 billion naira loan. This one is in Ireland. So, I mean, we have all this online. Then there was one, where was that? In November 2015, Wike Peterside disagree over alleged 55 billion naira loans. All right, that's a wrap this morning. We'll talk about this loan matter. Don't forget the conversations on Facebook at Nigeria Info PH to join the conversation. My name is Enoh.
This is an infomercial on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Listen to this. An Enterprise Development Institute